Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio with a 10 by 20 inch by 2 inch gallery wrap canvas and an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. I'm going to do a couple things I have never done before. And I have some Amsterdam Standard Series left in the bottom of a bottle before I started a new one. And I'm going to give myself a layer of paint, or I'm going to try. And then I'm going to swipe through and I'm going to try and make some metallic lacing. I'm not entirely sure of what I do because I don't usually put an excess amount of paint on a canvas, but this time I'm going to. And I did start with a dry canvas, but it's what I had, so. Now I shook this up today so it's full of bubbles, so I'll definitely have to contemplate torching, or definitely torch. And I am going to use my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula so I don't have to use so much paint that I pour it away like gangbusters, because I'm not much about that. But I think I'm good enough with my spatula by now that I might be able to get a fairly even coat. But that's a lot of paint and not what I'm used to. And also I've just never used the Amsterdam for a base coat. It's mixed with Floetrol and GAC 800. The GAC 800 Floetrol is 3/4 Floetrol, 1/4 GAC 800, and then as much paint, in this case, as I had that I could scrape off the inside of the bottle, which usually I would say was about 50-50, but I have no idea this time. It's just, I was trying to get the best result I could with what I had left. Alright, so here goes nothing. Scrape the end of that off. It's bound to be messy. Bound to be. So I don't have the same metallics that Fiona's Creative Canvas had, but I've got my own from Colourarte. And I'm going to start with puddles of Indian spice. That might be too much. Chantilly lace, both Prizm Pours. A little bit of true silver. Some black iris. All Prizm Pours so far, with the exception of this Aztec bronze, Vivid Intense. And I have some Opalite and some Interference gold. I wasn't going to use the Interference gold yet, but I think I'm going to try it anyway. And I'm going to use Amsterdam black cell activator that I just made up. It's only a couple days old. Take this other one out of the way. I'll try and get to things fairly quickly. I'd like a somewhat copious amount of cell activator. And there I have my first cells. I thought about using some gold cell activator, and I'm not done thinking about it yet. I really like the gold. I think I'm going to give myself an opportunity to use the Mayan gold along with the Indian spice I just put down, and that's another cell activator. Excuse me. That's another Prizm Pour. Wow. And I'm going to use some Emperor's Gold with that also. Another Prizm Pour. And the black iris. And I did add a little tiny bit of water to a couple of these. The black iris was one. More true silver. I would like to keep some black negative space. We'll see what happens. I kind of want to use the gold with the black, but I think I'm going to stick with the black for now. I've been wanting to do this for a while. And I've got extra paint that I don't want to waste. So I'll put it right there. I have to decide what else is coming. Like I said, I'd like to keep some black negative space, but I'm not sure I'm capable of it. So I didn't use any Chantilly lace in the last swipe, so I'm going to do that again. And I started with the Emperor's Gold, so I'm going to add the Indian Spice. And just for grins, I'm going to continue with the black Iris. Do I want anything else? I think I can deal with that for right now. I kind of want to tip that down and everything with it. Still trying to convince myself to leave some negative space. I'm liking what I have very much, actually. I think it's so funny, so many people think the same way when they're doing fluid art. Oh, I went over my edge. Never mind. I'll just pick that right up. Can I? I'm going to. I'm going to use it right up here. See what happens. I may still have to tip. I'm not sure about blowing into this, but I don't see why I shouldn't either. So I've got this little bit over here, and I'm thinking maybe a smaller palette knife. Maybe that's too small. I have the palette knife from Colourarte. I'm thinking the Indian Spice. Smaller puddles. And the Chantilly. I'm going to put some Chantilly lace right in here. Because I can, sort of thing. Let's try some of the push that right over the edge. Interference Gold, just because I can. I won't know what it'll look like until it dries tomorrow, pretty much. And what else do I like? I like the Emperor's Gold again. I do like the black iris. I haven't used enough of the Vivid Intense Bronze. That's what that was. This might be pretty quick. Now, because my layer of paint I put on the canvas wasn't that heavy, I don't think I'll have to tip it to get it to smooth out quite as far as I might have. Throw that in the bucket too. Okay, so it's just time to do it. I'm going to grab myself a dish, just on the off chance that I can pour some paint into it. Try and get my composition to be something I like. Move the designs a little bit. I'm going to just Smooth that black right down the end of that canvas. And now it's all over my fingers. I see I like this little gold wisp here, and I'm thinking I might want another one up here somewhere. But I'm loving my colors. See if I can keep my canvas from falling down. So I definitely like that. Now where was I looking at that wisp? I was looking at that hair. And I can adjust that. I do have GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures. If I want something else, it's time to put it in there. And I'm thinking the black iris might be kind of cool. Less is more, because you can always drag paint to join itself, I think. Part of me wants to spin. I like the Chantilly lace. I'm thinking I want to spread that end out a little bit though. And wondering if I might want a little bit more. I don't mind that. Keep wondering what the interference is going to look like. I could blow in that just a little bit. Better if I wasn't dipping the straw in. Evidently my depth perception was a little bit off. That's not bad. And I just want a bunch right there. Thought about using copper. But I decided against it. Because these are very similar colors to the colors that Fiona used. Fiona's Creative Canvas. And I am going to torch. I should tell you guys, if you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up. Share my videos if you want to. Help me out and leave me a comment. Comments help. Thumbs up help. Do I want anything else? I'm really actually pretty stoked about that. I like it a lot. It's definitely the true test of the GAC 800 working the way it's supposed to. I'm kind of wondering about that over there. Maybe just some of the gold interference just to see. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm sure it's going to dry more sheer than I imagine. Drag it a little bit with my skewer just to make it look more integrated, like it belongs. I'm going to drag my finger right down the side of the canvas again though. I don't think I need any partial designs. I'd like it to be all or nothing. I don't know if I can keep it that way or not. This end is good. So I should tell you guys I love you. I have 31 playlists with 100 videos on them each, and I also have all my videos organized by topic and genre. So this one's going to be on the large cells list for sure. And I've got gloves on the way, so I won't be having painty hands again. Hopefully. I do want to shimmer that at you. First I want to get the paint off my fingers. I've got all kinds of lights on in my studio because it's a dark day. Come on, phone, let me in. My fingers are wet. Oh, that's pretty nice. I love the lacing. The lacing is stunning. You could probably add dots if you wanted to. You could probably do all kinds of stuff. But that's pretty striking. Thank you for joining me. I hope you come again. I post at 10:15 or 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please share my videos. I think I asked for that. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. My Amazon link is on the link tree along with Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group. My couple websites. I said Legalist and Society 6, didn't I? I'm forgetting all the rest. Anyway, so questions are welcome. My community board is a great place to find out what time tomorrow's video is. And you can ask questions there too if you want to. Thank you very much for all of you who are donating to help keep the studio rolling. And thank you to those of you who have become members because you help me buy art supplies. This is gorgeous and it's growing on me. It's just getting better and better as the Australian Floetrol has a chance to develop. I love you guys. I hope to see you anon. Whatever I've forgotten, you'll see in another video. I'll see you. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. How about that? Bye for now. Priscilla out. One last shimmer. Very nice.